By now, I'm assuming that you have thought about this process and you're pretty confident that you've decided to sell. And now you're thinking, what are the practical and more strategic ways to go about doing this? What should you be focusing on? What questions should you be asking your agent right now? And that's exactly the subject of this week's video. By the end of this, you should have more clarity and know more about what matters most and what questions are exactly the ones that you have to ask your agent. So let's start. As you may well know, I've helped many homeowners just like you to downsize, sell, and buy in Los Angeles. I believe in clarity and not jargon. I try to use simple language and tell you exactly how it is. The market has changed drastically and our playbook has changed as well. So let's walk through the new questions that every smart seller should be asking right now. Some of these new questions, among others, are what to know about commissions and buyer's agent compensation, how to balance timing, pricing, and presentation, what repairs to do or maybe just give credit, which one makes sense more these days. How about privacy, staging, and incentives for the buyer's agent that actually work and you might want to consider. Let's start with the very first question that has been popping up lately, and I had never heard before about this question before 2020. People, when they come for showings, they ask me if they can use the bathroom. So, what should we do? The short answer is sometimes, yes. We can definitely be upfront and set expectations. We can ask the buyer's agent to limit the use, and maybe we can designate one bathroom, keep it stocked and clean, and have that one for the public use. Question number 2 is about commission and buyer's agent compensation. So what's new now? The question that I hear every week is, how do commissions work now? Commissions are and always have been negotiable. The 2025 rules simply make the structure more transparent. And here's what to ask your agent. Will we offer compensation to the buyer's agent? How might that affect showings, offers, and your net proceeds? I, as an agent, usually give examples, concrete samples, scenarios to my clients to show the importance of incentive in the process. Question number 3 is about mortgage rates, demand, and your price that you're setting. It looks like a triangle. Rate, demand, and pricing form a triangle. When the rates rise, monthly payments go up as well, and buyers become more selective. So instead of guessing, be upfront and ask, how sensitive is my price that you're suggesting to rate change? What are homes like mine selling right now, and how fast are they selling? I usually use micro market data from your area, from wherever the listing is located, to price precisely and attract the right buyers. Question number 4, should you sell now or wait? Everyone wants to know, is this a good time to sell? Here's how I guide my clients through the decision. Do you have a clear next step? Are you going to downsize, relocate, simplify? Do you know what you're going to do? Can you hold the property 6 to 12 months if needed? Is your home show ready within 30 to 45 days? If your answer is yes to all these questions, then we can list when your local inventory is low and buyers are active. If not, we can focus on the weak spot first, which is usually the condition of the property and the clarity of your next move. Question number 5 is repairs. Should we do repairs or just give credit? This is a great, important question because the rule of thumb is usually fix, repair what causes hesitations in people's mind or hurts your first impressions. Things like if you can do touch-up paints, lighting, and curb appeal. These are quick fixes, could be done fairly quickly. And you just give credit for taste. And that means like if they don't like the flooring or countertops or all the fixtures. So these are all credit-worthy items. If it stops people from scheduling a showing, we need to fix it. If it's a style choice, then we can credit it. Question number 6 is, what incentive I can give the buyer's agent or to the buyer that actually work these days? Should I offer an incentive like closing cost help or rate buy down? This item is quite popular with builders and they have used it smartly because it works. For resale homes, a small credit can expand your buyer pool without lowering the price. For example, you can give $10,000 towards rate buy down with a full price offer. It's very strategic but not desperate. You're not coming from a desperate place. Question number 7. It's about staging and super smart tech options. You might be wondering, do I need to stage or can we just do it digitally? Digital and AI staging are super smart and fantastic for online marketing, but nothing can replace real-world staging because it involves emotions. People can actually come and see it, and it's always more effective. We can always, of course, blend both. Live staging for main rooms and digital alternates for bonus spaces. The goal is always to make it easy for people to imagine living there. Question number 8 is about privacy when people have cameras and smart devices, personal items. This is super important. Privacy has become one of the most asked topics in recent years. And you should ask your agent, should I disable cameras and smart devices? And what personal items should I put away? Buyers also deserve privacy and you deserve security. So we will disable interior cameras, audio, video, and lock up all personal documents, all medications, and try to depersonalize photos, especially showing children or names. Question number 9 is, can we have furniture behind? Can we leave furniture behind? And that's something that people wonder about. Can we leave appliances? Sometimes yes, if it's all disclosed, and sometimes no. It's always need to be discussed ahead of time and agreed upon. If we are doing like a estate sale or it's a relocation, we can mainly do a bulk donation, or I can always come up with solutions, but it has to be disclosed. How about disclosures? Do you need to disclose everything? There was a leaky roof long time ago, 5 years ago. Should we disclose it? The safe answer is always yes. When in doubt, always disclose. Full transparency builds trust and protects you and the buyer as well. All required California documents and forms carefully need to be reviewed and disclosed. The last question is about pricing, presentation, and positioning. In today's market, detail matters most than ever. Here's how we can simplify the strategy. About pricing, choose the active price that attracts more traffic. Your agent should be able to help you with that. Then try to present the property with clear, beautiful pictures. And strategically, you need to be telling a story in a very compelling and unique way. This is what would attract the buyers to come and see your property. If you liked what you watched and you need to reach out and go over your process, my contact information is available in the description, and I'm always available for brainstorming and going over the process, the questions that you have concerns about, and just reach me, message me directly, and I will be just a phone call away. Thank you again for watching.